What's up YouTube, and in this video I'm going to be teaching you all this shell stitch. Now granted, for this tutorial I'm teaching you, I'll just start with, this is my first or second time really using this stitch, so I'm not exactly certain if I'm doing it perfectly, but I'm pretty sure I'm following the instructions correctly. So I'll just teach you the instructions I know, but I haven't used this stitch in a big project, so I'm just unsure if the shells are supposed to all be right on top of each other, or if it's how it looks in the little example of it I made where the shells are off to the side of each other. But anyway, for this pattern, you want to chain an even number for your chain. So whatever width you desire for your project, chain it out at an even number, so you have to count each chain you're doing. So chain out to what you want. I'll just be chaining out 20 for this project, so chain out the number you want and come back. Alrighty, I got my chain at 20. Now then, we're going to put a single crochet in the second from the hook here. So single crochet, second from the hook, just like that. And now then, for the next, this will be the repeat of this entire first row here of your chain. For your first row across your chain, you'll just be repeating this like we're about to do now. So you're gonna skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and you're gonna put 5 double crochets into this third stitch. So you skip 2 and you go into the third one. You'll put 5 double crochets right into this stitch right here. So 1 double crochet, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now you're going to skip another 2 stitches and you'll put a single crochet into this next stitch here. And that's what you'll just repeat along this. Just skip 2 stitches, 5 double crochets, skip another 2, single crochet. That's the repeat for this first row there. So just repeat that till the end of this row or your chain, and then come back to the video and I'll show you the next round. Alrighty, skipping the last 2 stitches here. Should be ending with a single crochet into your first chain there. And there you go, that's the end of the first round. With the small example I'm doing, we only got 3 shells there, but whatever chain you did, you should have a lot more shells. Now then, for round 2 of this project, for each turning chain, we're gonna chain 3, at least for these, with this pattern, you do a repeat of row 2 and row 3 till you get to the size that you want, and then you end with a separate ending one. So I'm just gonna I'll work up row 2 and row 3 a few times for this one, so it's a bit bigger of an example, and then I'll end it with the final one, which I just call row 4, which you could end with right away, but I'll work it up a bit by repeating this row that you're about to do in the next row. So for row 2, you always chain up 3. So when you start row 2, any other time that you're repeating it, chain 3. And then you're going to put 2 double crochets in this first stitch, because this chain 3 also counts as 1. So you'll put 2 into it, 1 and 2. see. This is the part where, yeah, I believe you work it into the top of the chain 3 once, since that counts as a stitch. But I could be wrong, we'll see, because you may work it into the top of the double crochet 1. In the video, you'll see text on the screen that confirms which one is the correct one, so I'll see if I mess it up or not. So now then, after you do your 2 double crochets in the first step, skip 2 stitches like before, and you'll single crochet into this stitch here, a lot like the first row. And now you'll skip another 2 stitches, and you'll put 5 double crochets into the stitch here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. On the world. Oh. And now again, you'll just repeat that till the final stitch, and you'll put 3 double crochets into this stitch marker here if you're using one, or the final stitch of the row. So now you're gonna skip 2 stitches and put in a single crochet, and then skip 2 and do 5 double crochets. So yeah, just repeat that until you get to the final stitch, and I'll see you there. Now, final stitch. Put 3 double crochets into this, and this is how each of these rounds should end each time you repeat this row here, not round, row. You'll always put 3 double crochets to end it, because you started with 3 double crochets. So I was right, that chain 3 there at the start here is where you'll insert back into. Yeah, the top of the chain 3 is the one you'll want to go back into for the ending of this next wrap row that we do here. So now then, to start this 3rd row, you're going to chain 1, and you'll repeat this each time you do row 3 on the repeat. And now to start this row, you'll single crochet right into this stitch here. And in the pattern it says into the same stitch you single crochet, so I could be wrong again that you go right into that chain that you just made, but that doesn't make much sense to me. And now you'll skip the next 2 stitches, and you'll put 5 double crochets just like usual. So you'll do 5 double crochets into this stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now you'll skip 2 stitches and single crochet into the next one. And you'll just repeat this along the entire row there. So skip 2 5 double crochets, skip 2, and then you'll do a single crochet and do that the entire row. And I'll see you at the ending of this row here. Now for the last stitch of this row, row 3 here, it should always end with a single crochet, like how the previous row, row 2 that you're going to repeat after this one, always ends with 3 double crochets. This one should always end with a single crochet if you do the correct amount of stitches. So yeah, I was right. On round 2 you do have to do it into the top of that chain 3, because otherwise you just have 1 stitch left, not the 2 to skip there like you do. So you hit a single crochet into that one, and now you'll just repeat row 2 and row 3 along until you get your project to the size you want it. So repeat now row 2, go back in the video and do row 2 again if you need a refresher, and then do row 3 again after that, and you keep going alternating between each row. And then I'll show you the last row 4, how to do that one to finish off the project when you're done getting it to the size you want. So I'll see you once you get it to the size you want. Alrighty, now you've gotten your project to the size you want. I haven't changed the size of my one at all. I didn't do any extra rows. I'll just do it as it's the size that it is, just to show you how to do the final row. Now to end off your project, you'll chain 1. Hold on. Yep, chain 1. Turn your work. Then you'll always want to end on a row 3 when you're finishing this off too. So when you're doing your repeats of them, you always want to end when it's on the 3rd row that you did a repeat of. So now then you'll chain 1, and now you'll slip stitch into this first stitch here. And then into the next stitch, you're gonna do a single crochet, then you'll do a 1/2 double crochet the next, and then a single crochet the next, and then you'll do a slip stitch in the next 3 stitches, and you'll just repeat it along like that. That's all you do for this final row. So next, single crochet, 1/2 double crochet, and now a single crochet again, and now you got a slip stitch for the next 3. 1, 2, 3, and then you do a single crochet, 1/2 double, and single. That's how you'll do this final row there the entire time of it. And now that's 3 slip stitches, and you'll repeat that again until you get to the last stitch. So get to your last stitch and I'll see you there to show you how to finish it off. Now then, you should have 3 stitches left just like before till your last stitch, and you're just going to slip stitch in these last 3 there like normal. 1, 2, and 3. And now you just fasten it off like normal, and that's how you finish your project. That is it. That is how you perform the shell stitch. If you liked this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Peace out.